Now, I will admit, I am not one who usually cares about the Kentucky Derby. You hear about it every year, and I'm like, oh, the Kentucky Derby's on. Cool. That's about as far as my interest goes. But I've heard a lot about it this year, and apparently it's because 7 horses have died following injuries. And this has been kind of a big deal. I guess they have their winner already. Again, I don't know anything about it besides it's a horse race. And it happens in Kentucky, I think. I mean, it would make sense if it happened in Kentucky. This shows how little I know. 7 horses have died following injuries at the track since April 27th, including Derby entrant Wild on Ice, Freezing Point, and Chloe's Dream were euthanized after injuries before Saturday's Kentucky Derby that ultimately won by Mage. That was ultimately won by Mage. 4 sustained catastrophic leg injuries, 2 succumbed suddenly from causes yet to be determined, and another sustained a neck injury after flipping in the paddock. This spate of incidents comes 4 years after more than 30 horses died at Santa Anita racetrack in California. Those deaths shook up the industry and resulted in safety reforms such as Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Act, while establishing a similar lettered organization that set uniform safety and doping rules for thoroughbreds. A set of regulations are scheduled to take effect May 22nd. So wait, doping rules? Do they drug horses? I don't know anything about this, so if you do, tell me, because it sounds like when they're saying doping rules, what, they literally give horses drugs to do these things? The question for now is the stunning occurrence of fatal injuries at the Cathedral of Horse Racing affects the sport during its height of visibility, with the Preakness and Belmont Stakes falling up the next month, and how horse racing responds. Everyone in the industry wants to make racing as safe as possible, Hall of Famer trainer Todd Pletcher said Sunday. And even in situations like that, where right now everyone is doing everything they can to make sure the horses are going out in the safest possible conditions, we still had 2 fatal breakdowns yesterday. It's something as a trainer that keeps you up at night. Churchill Downs said in a statement Saturday night that it is working with the Kentucky Horse Racing Commission and Horse Racing Integrity and Safety Authority to investigate each death. The subsequent statement from the HISA organization said Chloe's Dream and Freezing Point passed all inspections without incident while being observed in the paddock and post parade. Um, that this is very interesting. Now, I know, like here in Florida, back a few years ago, they banned dog racing or greyhound racing. They stopped it. You know, it was these animals are being tortured, blah 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 blah. Which I don't know. I don't know enough about it. It's just like this. I don't know anything about this to really give too much an opinion on it. But it seems like horse racing is not going away, and these animals are dying all the time. If I mean, ooh, 7 horses. That's not good. Lying ahead of trainers and ownership is whether to run a horse in the Preakness on May 20th in Baltimore. The Triple Crown's second jewel is shorter at 1 3/16 mile, but occurs just 2 weeks after the Derby compared to the typical 1 month layoff. So are you overworking the horses by having them run in that Derby? Ooh, that's a nice face. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Is it like a pitcher getting, 100 pitches and having to wait 5 days? I mean, could they go out the next day or in 3 days and throw? Yeah. Is it good for them? No. Is it the same thing with this? Do they run one just over a mile and all of a sudden they can't run for a month? Is that how it works? I don't know. But 2 of them, they have no idea how they died, which of course obviously sounds little sketch, but I don't know enough about it to really give you that much of an opinion. I mean, if it made the news, it's probably not a normal thing for these animals to die like this. Concerns still hovered over the 149th Derby, which went off with the field reduced to 18 horses following 5 scratches in the days leading up. That list of defections included Pletcher trained Forte, the initial favorite, on Saturday morning because of a bruised foot. I think we have performed well. Fortunately, that wasn't an option, or we would have performed well. Okay, interesting. Huh. So the person or the horse they thought was going to win had to be taken out because of an issue. Man, there's just a lot of issues surrounding this one. It's a pretty horse. I don't know. Seems kind of sketchy to me. Seems like there's some shenanigans afoot. I could be completely wrong, but I mean, they say that this one 4 years ago, 30 horses died. That sounds a little bit rougher. Who knows? Anyway, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Let me know what you think about this situation. Should horse racing be illegal? I don't know. I don't. I mean, I think animals enjoy this stuff a lot more than people give them credit for, and you know, it sucks that they get put down all the time. Like, I don't understand that part. Why can't you just let them retire? Why do you have to kill them? I don't get that part. But what do I know? I'm just a dude. Like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'm about to drive down to Miami for this FWC meeting. We're going to do some herping tonight. And in between all this meeting stuff. And I hope to get some good video. That would be nice. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay wild.